Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally here with another DIY I'm super excited about. As you all know, we just recently moved into our new home and I put together a DIY picture collage for our master bedroom. Running through materials we need to start, I went to Walmart and actually found these 8x10 photo frames for a steal at $4 a piece. So I kind of went in and got 12 of them. I did some floral and then some of them with these like jagged lines, and I love them. For this project, you'll also need a hammer, a tape measure to make sure everything's aligned up, some sort of nails or screws to secure your frames to the wall, and then pen and paper so that you can actually note down your measurements and get everything accurate. This was the hard part, picking the wall I actually wanted the collage to go on. I knew for sure I didn't want it on the wall that the TV was on because I didn't want it to look too noisy. And then for the wall space above our bed, I actually have this really cool idea. I'm not going to disclose it yet, but the picture frames would kind of throw that off. So I decided the wall that our entry door and our restroom is connected to is perfect, and I'd go across the top instead of up and down. Now, if you're anything like me, you have to get super organized before you do anything like this. So I went ahead and used the paper to draw out the actual collage design I wanted. Pinterest has hella inspiration, you guys, if you can't come up with anything. And then I took measurements so that I knew exactly where I wanted everything to be lined up on the wall. Before I actually committed to hanging anything on the wall, I went ahead and laid all the picture frames out in the design I chose on the floor just to make sure it looked exactly how I wanted. Taking the measurements I had wrote down on paper, I had my mister go up here and actually place the measurements on the wall just to test and make sure everything aligned like I had intended. And then we took it all down, and that was almost stupid. It didn't really need to be taken down. I took it down, so the next morning I went ahead and put it all back up just to double check and be sure I liked the placement, the design and style it was going for, but also that each of the holes and the placement of the picture frames was perfect. After basically triple checking the placements on the wall, it was finally time for the actual fun part of this project. So I had a bunch of 8x10 photos printed down at Walgreens from our wedding, and those are the photos I decided to go with in the frames. I wanted to go all black and white for the prints just so that I didn't have to worry about colors clashing with the theme in my room. And I placed the photos in each frame to tell a story from left to right in the same way that you would read. When I actually went in to put the photos in the frame, I left all of the things that already come in the frame, like that stock piece of paper and the cardboard, in there, and I just placed the photo in front of it. That way the photo was super secured and was in place and it would not move. And because I'm messing in the glass so much, I've just wanted to do a quick wipe through with glass cleaner and a paper towel just to make sure none of my fingerprints and smudges and all that crummy stuff was showing in the actual frames once I put them up on the wall. So I just did a quick wipe. This step is completely optional, but I noticed when I was just kind of testing the placement that the back of the frames were kind of peeking through because these are standalone frames. They aren't only meant to hang on the wall. So since I'm not using them as standalone, I went ahead and just duct taped down the back. I used tape so that I could remove it if I ever did want to repurpose, but for now I don't need it, so I'm tucking it away. part I was like absolutely most excited about, and it was actually seeing the project come to life. So I went ahead and replaced the frames back on the wall, but now they have the pictures in them, and it was just really exciting to actually get to relive the moment all over again. And now every time I walk in the room, I get to see these pictures, and it just kind of reminds me of a really exciting time in our life, and it made all this work into putting the project together so totally worth it. Here it is. The project is all done. I love it. I literally lay in my bed and look at these photos all day, and it just makes me, I don't know, giddy inside. If you guys want close-ups of these photos, please add me on social media. I did share all these photos with my little Facebook group and my Instagram friends, so if you're interested, you know where to find me. We actually did purchase a few extras that we didn't want to put on the main wall just so it didn't feel crowded. So I decided to do like a miniature little collage on the opposite wall, where we're going to have our little sitting area just to complement everything. And it looks great. I love the way it turned out. I hope you did as well. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you plan to try it yourself. Please hit subscribe before you go. Send questions and comments my way, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.